Casey Shore joins us now, and she brought Truman to be on the show. Truman is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, tell me about him.
Truman is a Tennessee walking horse. He is 11 years old. He is a trick horse, and he is a camera bug. We can say, Truman, there's the camera. What do we do? Can we wave to your fans out there, Truman?
Oh.
There we go. Good job.
Wait a minute, I don't want somebody taking my job next week now. We're gonna go outside, aren't we? Because Truman is gonna teach me a few tricks, I think. Is that right?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
You're gonna be you're gonna be his trainer. Truman, are we ready for this? True. Do we want to go out and do some work? Yes.
He might be ready, but I don't know if I am. But let's roll and see what happens.
We now have our horse trick trainer. We're going to start with the smile. I'll turn it over to you.
Hey, how's my smile? Did I do a good job? Okay, Truman. Okay, and smile, smile. Good boy, good boy.
Yay. All right, the next one we're going to do is you want him to give you a hug. So what are we going to do for that?
Okay. All right. Of course, I have to ask him, Truman, do you love me? Oh, good boy. I love you too. Oh, he really wants to hug me. Now we're going to make him sit. All right, Truman, are you ready? Okay. Back, 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 and sit, baby. Sit. Sit down. He's like, I don't know if my butt's still even. Oh,
Yay!
Yay! Good job. And up.
Good job.
Good job. Man, he is really working with the amateur here.
Very good. Okay.
Now, you know who the professional is and who the amateur is.
Now, after we've done a routine and everybody's applauding, there's one thing that we all do when we're on stage, and what is that?
Bow.
So let's work on that over here.
Okay. All right. Pay attention and bow. Great job. Okay.
Yay!
How do you get a horse to do this? Is it just over and over and over conditioning?
It is. It's called conditioned behavior. What we're doing is we think of something that we want the horse to do that they're capable of doing. We actually look for the smallest element of the behavior that we want. For example, on that bow, what did the horse have to do? He had to lower his head, he had to move a leg back, you know, so these are multiple steps. So one thing we'd start with that bow is just getting the horse to be able to lift the leg on cue, which is really nice because you have to clean out their feet. So we start by lifting their leg on cue. We then have them lower their head while they're lifting their leg and their weight comes back. And we just shape this little by little. It takes a lot of steps and repetitions and rewarding. We call it shaping the behavior. We reward the smallest try.
He's obviously so beautiful, and then people find out he's so talented. So he's got to be like sort of a rock star, right? Is he very demanding? Does he need Dasani water, or is he very humble?
Well, he's a ham. And we were giving an exhibition once at an event during their lunchtime, and there were people in the bleacher areas outside the arena. And we do what's called liberty work. We don't generally have a halter and a lead rope on him. We just have him out in an open area and get him to focus and respond. Well, he is such a ham. He was doing his tricks and people were applauding, and next to the wall where the people were sitting was what's called a mounting block. It was made of wood, and it's little steps that we use to step up on so we can get on the horse when we're riding without having to climb up on a big horse. Well, there was a wooden mounting block by the wall where the audience was, and as we were working, he looks over at the people who had been applauding, and he climbs up on the mounting block so that he can smile at everybody in the audience. And he's standing on the mounting block, just, here I am. So he's a ham. He loves attention.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, if somebody's interested in finding out how they can work with their horse, or you know, you're doing other clinics, how do they find out what you're doing and how can they get in touch with you?
Our website is www.horsesweethorse.com. And we do clinics and workshops and lessons teaching people. It's called equine learning theory, how they learn and how you can communicate with them so that they can be successful at responding. You learn what a cue is, you learn timing, you learn consistency, you learn to recognize the horse's behaviors, the very subtle behaviors, and then you're able to put behavior on cue, just like this. Truman. There you go. Good job.
Good job.
How about waving goodbye to everybody? Can you wave goodbye? There we go.
She makes it look so easy. Thank you, Casey, for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate it, and thank you,
Good
Truman.
job.
Thank you.
Here's your reward. Good job.